sabasiri ke sadi siri baiza kokodomuke yala kadu baiza komuke ibrani zizudai aruzi madra madri zemvugerge bera sanga dereri bave idri.
In 2005, when the refugees returned from neighboring countries, we had nothing and were depending on food aid. After many years of war, there were mines everywhere. The houses, schools, and hospitals were destroyed and there was no clean water. Also, there was hunger and food insecurity. Over the last 8 years, we had made good progress. The mines are being cleared. We have increased agricultural production. And now, we even produce a surplus that we can sell on the market. Or it can be given to our brothers and sisters in the other parts of the country for emergency response. Food that is produced in South Sudan.
As a Ministry of Agriculture, our strategy is to produce food, not only for local consumption, but for regional, for international market. This is our target now. But how to do it is a big problem. Where to start?
2012, our services have been hired out by GIZ Data to train their bomber extension workers who, after receiving the training, again will have to transfer the same trainings to the farmers through the approach of the farmer field school. A mature farmer believes most, and he can understand when he has seen and he has participated practically in the exercise.
Once the roots are damaged, reduce plant population in the field. Is it okay?
We have seen that within these years, some of the farmers are able to buy for themselves motorcycles to transport their things up to Morobo market. We go and do evaluation. What have you obtained within this year? And then we get the answers. Oh, this year I was able at least to pay my children to school, and no child stayed home. This year I was able to afford the treatment of my kid, and all these different, testimonies we hear from different farmers.
Yeah, our life has improved. We have our peace. We can do our business. We can also pay our children at school. We don't depend now on the husband alone. Yeah. There's a word we say that what men can do, women can also do.
Our farmers, they don't know what is value chain. But with the coming of GIZ program, now they begin to know. Because before, the farmer is the producer, and he's the trader, and he's the one who mills this one, he's the one who take everything. But with the value chain coming now, they know that let us divide the roles. Those producers, they produce. The traders will come buy from them. The miller will come and make the milling. The transporter will come also. In the value chain, they will know that agriculture is a business, agribusiness.
The project started in 2008. It is about the rehabilitation and stabilization of livelihoods of people which returned after 2 decades of war. So it's a holistic approach. We link up productivities, we link up farmers, we bring the markets to them through cooperation with other partners, with WFP, for example.
We identified that farm organization in 2010 when the project started, and we realized that GIZ was also working in that area. And we saw we could complement our activities if we come in after harvest.
This is a warehouse. It was constructed by GIZ, but they don't know our World Food Program. So they're working together, partnership, to support us Kelco farmers.
The system of world chain, really farmers have now picked up because some of our extension workers were taken to be trained, and we are now training farmers the system of value chain, and have found it that really it is workable.
It is a win-win situation because GIZ, which has a project on supporting agricultural production, now they are assured that the excess production that they're supporting enters into a market. And it is a win-win situation for WFP because then we are assured there is actually a surplus to buy because GIZ is supporting the farmers. And the farmers win because now they have an assured market, they have more income, and they're becoming more resilient in their lives. For the refugees, now they get commodities that are locally produced, so you have issues of taste and things that are used to.
This is why you can see right now, we have already changed here because somebody who was producing 10 bags can produce now 30 to 40. And what's next?
They are really proud and they are excited. And they just, instead what they do is they now throw us more goals. You know, we now have the skills we can produce. Can you help us? We need a store, we need a vehicle to market, and they go on demanding more and more so that they can be more sufficient in whatever they're doing. We tell them the other things can come the harder you work or the more you produce. But we give you the basic knowledge because the knowledge will not get out of your brain. The knowledge will stick there and you will continue using the knowledge.
The life in the area is changing, and soon from this warehouse you will find that there will be a shop there, machines, mills and what. So the town now will be drawing near. For some 20 years you will find that it is not the only warehouse, but with other structures within the area. Yes, but in fact it is a long process, but we have already now started because things are now seen on the ground. Yes.